Here we go again. It's Friday the 27th, January 27th, um, 2023. Now, we're looking at Facebook here. I want to just show you, demonstrate all these sponsored ads I'm receiving. You know, some are threats, some are making like mockery, like making fun of the situation, right? But let's go. Let's look at this. Let's look at it. Sponsor ad. See that? This a card. This is something I got posted. See, I get these sponsored ads because there's someone out here. Their job is to spy on my page. Anything we post, my page, my wife's page, our kids' page.
Do you think this coward would have did it?
There's someone in front of my house right here.
You think this coward would have done what
But
he's doing?
Let's just move
right
on.
now?
You see, this is someone in front of my house because I'm posting something. It's still going on.
Clown.
It's still going on. And then watch what they do. We just had to call the police Christmas Eve. For the same, they redid the same thing with a minivan. Then they sit right across the street from my neighbor house, in front, watching my house. Boldly, but I'm not outside. I'm not aware this is happening.
What do I see?
Okay, that's why this person is sitting there comfortably. I'm not there.
Then this coward, he goes.
Like I said, coward. But let's just move on. Another sponsor ad. Who is paying for the ads and why are they here? The ads are here so you can communicate with me through my Facebook account. So if you need to send a threat, you need to send a taunt, whatever you need to do, you use this. This is your method right here. Suggestion. Let's go on. Another sponsor ad. I mean, the ads sponsor ads have to be paid for. Okay, you have to use your credit card and you load up all the ads that you want to send to someone. So now you're just gonna see the crazy amount of ads. See, like this was something we received. The person knew that we was heading to court. We was gonna be framed in court. So they was taunting us by telling us, saying that they the OIG. When do an OIG send you a threatening letter like this and tell you they're gonna sue you? Why would the OIG be suing us personally? But sponsored. There's somebody who just, again, come over in our neighborhood, sits in front of our neighbor house, watching our house.
This person, they've been instructed to sit right in front of this lady's window. Now, the lady's window is wide open now. I'm pretty sure she sees this car sitting out in front of her house. Now, she told me before, when she seen cars sitting in front of her house again, she was going to call the police.
But she didn't call the police.
This is happened today, right before, this right after the mail was delivered.
See, this is a diary. You hear this diary? You can go back. I don't care how many years ago this happened. I can go back and I can
tell me that we had another strange encounter with a car coming from our house. I'm gonna fast forward this for a second here. We at 1832. this. That's the car now. I think that's the car. Is that the car? No, that's not the car. Let's fast forward it.
You just saw my neighbor out looking for his mail.
I'm speeding it up. Well, that's the car. Let's go back one. Okay, we was at 18.
Tell me it's just not strange.
1834.
Look what this guy do.
This car pulls up, do this performance. As you see, my neighbor had came and got his mail. This person has been actually sent to our property to, I don't know what the purpose is, other than to harass.
He's taking photos.
But this is obviously a stage performance in front of our house. We don't know this person. We have so many cars.
On this side of the property, my property was shot.
They come day and night. About to run our mailbox over.
Here come my neighbor again.
I guess he's
checking his mailbox again.
He's just looking at the car. We told the neighbors in front of us about the car sitting in front of their house all the time. We told this neighbor that you see now, told this neighbor about what's going on, told the neighbors to the right of us. And the neighbor to the right of us is actually saying that his cameras have been hacked. And so these people are actually coming here, doing these performances in front of our house, with someone actually.
Now, keep in mind, we don't know this person in front of our house. We have no business with him. We're not associated with him in no kind of way.
How long to stay? Like, flash your lights. You see, this person is obviously performing. This is a performance. Who comes to someone subdivision in the middle of the night and do this? We have this happens all the time. This 7 days a week we get spoof emails, texts, phones, calls.
Another sponsor ad. Oh, this is funny. Look at this here. They just pull up in his driveway. It looked like there's someone who lived there or a guest or something, right? Nope, it's not. There's something going on at night, right? Just last, 6 in the morning, this white van that keep riding around. It was here, then it was back 10, I guess, last night, doing crazy stunts around in front of our house. But look at this. Now, all this happened once we reported the mail fraud. And why are we still talking about it now? What have happened to the investigation? What happened? It appears to be a cover-up, right? A half-baked cover-up, right? Now look at this guy here. Now he just pulled up in that neighbor's driveway. Now he's gonna show you who the targets are of this whole shenanigan. Now my neighbors across the street. He don't know them either, but he look at them just flood their house with his headlights. But he don't know them.
Pulled up in his driveway like he lived there.
So this is what I'm talking about, the sponsor ads. You see, this all go together. This is I'm just giving you demonstrations of what's happening here. It's pouring down rain. This guy's doing all of this. Now, at this point, we just submitted our brief to the U.S. Supreme Court, the highest court of the land. So now we're getting a warning. Don't submit it. Don't submit it. This is the day. It's time to deliver that brief. December the 2nd, 2020. It's time to deliver that brief. The day. Don't deliver it. Let's move on. That guy just eventually leaves.
Died after a traffic stop earlier this.
Sponsor ad about a mailbox. That's funny. Mailbox. We're dealing with mail fraud. And it's been masked. The investigation been masked. We got a man coming here tomorrow. He's a U.S. Postal Inspector. Turns out he's a total fraud. Sponsor ad. Now who's paying for all these sponsor ads?
So he was a CIA agent, right?
Sponsor ad. Somebody kicking somebody's door in. Sponsor ad. Boot camp. Sponsor ad.
Did you know that 45 minutes is only.
Sponsor ad.
Teddy found the buzz cutter.
Sponsor ad.
Over 1,000 illegal immigrants with criminal
Sponsor
records
ad.
set loose on.
Sponsor ad. Now again, somebody had to reach into their pocketbook, their wallet, and actually pay for this. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. And it's sent directly to me. Someone is sponsoring it directly, sponsoring all these different ads to me. I'm important to someone. I'm very important. Sponsor ad. I have never in my life paid for a sponsor ad to send to anyone, ever. Not one ad, ever in my life. Why would I? Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad.
Refresh your morning with 50% less sugar.
Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. And every once in a while they'll slip a threat ad in. Some type of weapons or you need to wear bulletproof vest or a helmet or something. They'll slide that in too to show you how clever it is. Oh, oops, there we go. Armor. When the day comes, you will be ready. Conceal armor. So I need to work. So in other words, this message is telling me you need to be prepared. You need to wear this at all times because you never know when that moment is gonna come. I need to be prepared. I need to wear a body armor to protect myself because at any given time I can be sniped. Of course, that's a sponsored ad. Sponsored ad.
President Biden sending tanks to Ukraine. One of the biggest surprises may have been the transformation of.
I mean, I can go on and on and on. At some point, I'm gonna stop because we'll be here for hours. That's how many ads is on here. Sponsor ad.
Welcome to my favorite store ever.
I'm just giving you a real live demonstration. Sponsor ad. Someone have chosen all of these ads.
It's kind of freeing.
Just for me.
It's kind of freeing. There's no focus on who.
Sponsor ad. They just ain't not counting on me sitting here doing what I'm doing, demonstrating it. It's just supposed to be personal to me. Only I should see this, not the world. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Nice Jeep. Sponsor ad. All these people and companies are getting free publicity because someone's out here paying for the ads. Sponsor ads. I guess this is a hair. Someone to do hair, I guess. I'm just assuming. I don't even know what is this. Sponsor ad.
Her hands on.
Sponsor ad. I mean, clearly what you see is every other ad is sponsored. Every other ad is sponsored. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Again, someone have to pay for this now. It's not free to send sponsored ads to me. Sponsor ad. This someone with a lot of money. Sponsor ad. They like Jeeps, whoever they are. They're a Jeep lover. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. Some type of medication or whatever that is. I don't even know what the hell that is. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. So you can't lie to the feds. You can't go around lying to a federal investigation. You cannot do it. Even if you're not the target of the investigation, But you become the target once you lie. Because why would you be lying? You must have information. You must be trying to hold out on something. You must be involved in some kind of way when you lie, right? Why else would you lie? Sparse an ad. You can't falsify, conceal, or cover up by any trick. Can't be trickery, what you're trying to present. Can't present trickery to a federal government. You can play the game all day long. You can laugh and joke and make it's funny, ha ha ha, we're getting over. But your ass cannot present this to a federal government, to a federal investigator. There's no way. It's impossible. It's suicide. It's crazy. It's insane. All right? False fiction. Something rigged up. Something made up. You can't present it. You get caught with it, you're in trouble. So, contrary to what someone is telling you, you read right here yourself what you can and cannot do. What's going to be acceptable to the federal government and what's not going to be, right? No matter what someone is telling you, it can be a lawyer, an attorney. It can be a government agency that's telling you this themselves. But you see for yourself, right? These are federal government rules. They can't be bent and changed and turned. They can't be manipulated. They have to be what they are. That's why they put them in writing. Another sponsored ad.
Gotcha. So I would like to thank everyone that was involved with this negotiation. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I would like to thank everyone that was involved with this negotiation.
Another sponsored ad. I know what this is. Something. There's somebody around our house.
This happened right as I was texting Crystal James, telling her about these strange behaviors with these cars and how the cars were sitting directly across from our neighbor. Then this car shows up. Normally they sit right there in front of their house, but this time they go a little further down between this house and the next house.
How could that be when they sit there all the time?
Right
all of a sudden they've been given a warning about someone. Right? They've been given a warning. You understand? We out. Sponsor ad.
This is the second person. Second day. Just comment.
Sponsor ad. See them glasses? Hard to see, but you see them glasses in his hand. Sponsor ad. This detective right here wrote up, framed people, put them in prison, wrote all type of negative stuff. Turns out he was a liar and a fraud. Now his ass going to prison. Sponsor ad. How you can track somebody down.
Get ready to say those 5 little words. We're talking about
Rudy. Look good though.
Get ready to say those 5 little words.
Really
We're talking about
Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Yep, it's back for a limited time.
The sponsor ad, nevertheless. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. I mean, I'm about to really cut this off, but you begin.
You're too scared to do it with
when I tell you
the
this,
new
we can
iPhone.
sit here for over an hour of looking at sponsored ads. I mean, they never stop. They don't stop. This is our property got shot right here.
On the other side, you can see where it entered. It came in from this side of the shed. If you look through this hole, you can see it straight. You can see that hole straight through that. You can see the hole straight through the other side.
Sponsor ad.
Do you like working in a team that has each other's back and thrives on being...
This guy here was arrested for lying to the federal government. Lying to the federal government.
As soon as I can, right? Comes in.
It's kind of hard to see them, so kind of stop. That tag on that car, if you can't see it here, but it's been up. While the police is standing here talking to us.
I'm keeping a record for myself. I'm wondering why this lady, see what this lady just did?
The tag, the decal sticker, where it goes on the right-hand side, it's been over double. So you can't see the decal sticker. So you can't see when it expired.
Someone shoot at my property, it's a public street as well, right?
Yeah.
Call that and telling me.
And when did that happen?
And this guy here in this neon jacket, and he's banging on our door. That's why we call the police. This guy's crazy, a lunatic. Sponsor ad. He banged on our door after we posted something. And shortly after that, because he just told me he just came from the subdivision right next door. He just walked from that subdivision right next door. And then he's banging on our door to he wanted to show us something about some kids or some crap, some survey crap he's talking about on a Sunday afternoon. This guy's totally insane. Sponsor ad. But I'm about to cut
What's the name? Can you give us the name of the detective that you're referring to? But you've been at our house twice. Can you
We've been told several times that it's a detective that's going to handle all of this for Cobb County.
All right, so he said
we ain't seen the detective first.
Sir, I just want to tell you, my house been shot at. We got cars, tons of cars doing what you're doing. So you should understand, especially if you say you're on the board, that how I'm concerned. I'm not. I'm very concerned. I'm not. My house, your house haven't been shot at, as far as I know. But I know my house been shot at. A bullet have lodged my property.
And we've submitted it to the board I don't know how many times, and it sounds like you're not acknowledging it.
Yes.
So, okay.
So
again, sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. I mean, this was, I want to say this was a couple days ago, whatever. Pouring down rain, this fool riding around in the middle.
Jackson, as soon as I can.
Lying to a federal agent. Sponsor ad. People lied to Congress. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. It never stops. Sponsor ads. As you can see, I can keep going. I mean, we'll be here for hours with sponsor ads, but somebody paid for that. It takes a lot of money, and someone wants to really talk to you, but I just want to show you the detail of it. Sponsor ads.
That's the only some stuff. I don't know what it is, but I can't continue to be harassed and intimidated when I'm out here on my yacht. So I want to just try. I'm gonna get your case. Whatever your license in Georgia. Yeah.
Is your license in Georgia? Don't you have them? Don't you have the license? What kind of work is that? Are your license out of Georgia?
Okay, I'm shooting this video.
Right? It sounds crazy, right?
Okay, I'm shooting this video. Just by
sponsor another sponsor ad. This person is alleging that the police body count been rigged. Another sponsor ad. My wife contact Cobb County. You see, this is from one of the, well, this is probably an email she received. We received these threats on email too, forgot to tell you that. It's the email, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. We received threats of weapons. After another threat received after we posted about the mail carrier scheme at Cobb County Police Department. Another sponsor ad. Just what we was telling you about the person that has got this fake, they're the one that's forced to create a fake wiretap and monitoring our credit card usage. This is all a part of the scheme. This is how deep this scheme go. But this, you see this investigation of people doing fake court orders. But they was doing this to change Google search engine by presenting something to Google saying this is a court order. A judge said it. And it turns out it's just some rigged up documents. Same thing the person is doing. Just going around saying, I'm a federal agent and I want to get a surveillance on these people here and I want to look at their quick up. But the problem is, the thing is, it costs Google a lot of money, like major money, millions. I could have been close to $1 billion, I think. I think it was over $1 billion. Cost them major money because it turns out that they was accepting the fake warrants without really verifying it. I think that's what it turns out to be. It's the same thing with these people. You just taking something without verifying it. You got attorneys, that's what their job is, to verify to be valid. You know, not just take a piece of paper from someone and say, okay, I'll let you wiretap their phone. Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad. But I think we'll stop it right here because, like I said, we'll be forever. Sponsor ad. You get the mess. You can take my word for it. Let me just show you. Let me just stroll do this here. And when I do that there, sponsor ad. Let me just do it again. Come on, the next one. Sponsor ad. Let me just do it again. That's that van that keep coming. It was here last night. See, 12 hours ago. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. It comes on a nightly basis. We done called Cobb County. Listen, we called Cobb County, had officers out here. They stood at our house. They went and looked at where the bullet was penetrated our property and everything. They stayed here over an hour talking to us. They left. It wasn't 5-10 minutes later. This fool come back around doing the same thing. But how he know not to come when they was here? How would he know that? Unless we're being watched and spied on. And then the perpetrator said, they're gone, the coast is clear, you can go back now and teach them a lesson. You see what I'm saying? See, perpetrators of a cover-up. You see? You understand? You understand? There's laws that you just can't do that just because you just want to do it. And because it sounds good, you just can't go around doing it. Just because it sounds good and it sounds cute and it's funny and it's something to do. It's hilarious. It's you get a chance to pick on someone that's not bothering you. You get a chance to be in this group, right? So you want to do evil. So you get a chance to do your evil, right? You get paid to do evil, right? But it's illegal according to the federal government. It's a crime. It's a serious crime. Okay, now look. Now the sponsor ad.
Defendants knew their actions in false falsifying the affidavit could create a dangerous situation, and we allege these unlawful acts resulted in Ms. Taylor's death. The charges announced today also allege that the officers responsible for falsifying the affidavit that led to the search took steps to cover up their unlawful conduct after Ms. Taylor was killed.
See?
Hey, what you got
just
going on
can't
this
do
weekend?
it. You just can't go around rigging up documents. It can lead to something like dangerous.
Creekside Church. We are kicking off a
can't be
brand
law
new
enforcement
series.
doing
We're
no
actually
shit
going
like
to
that.
start in the very beginning where it all started in the book
Sponsor
of
ad.
Genesis.
You see that? You can't go around doing this. You cannot. It's illegal. That's, the federal government said it is. Now, I don't know what the state is saying, but the federal government is saying it's illegal. It's a crime. Another sponsored ad. I said I was going to stop, but, you know, when I try to stop, another sponsored ad. No matter how much I stroll, I can just keep on strolling. Let me just keep on strolling. Another sponsored ad. But here we're going to stop. We're going to stop right here. Because you can clearly see. Another sponsored ad. My wife, you know, she's going to the grocery store. This is a threat to her. Someone's going to do this, smash her window in.
Pages because
Sponsor ad. It never stops.
Oh, she's harassing you tonight.
Krista MJ.
See, we're reporting this person. What happened? Why are we still sitting here today with the sponsor ads? Why is the person sitting here freely at their desk, at their personal property, sending us sponsor ads? Why? What did Cobb County do with this information? You're asking me who's harassing me, and I'm telling you, what the hell did you do with it? What in the hell did you do with the information? Sponsor ad. Sponsor ad.
California was the first in the...
They don't stop. They literally don't stop. I mean, I'm telling you, they don't.
Afraid of me. Right. You ain't getting no props from me. Selling out your friends is like snitching. It is snitching. So when I explain to you, that's my eyeball. That's my natural process. Yeah. I'm like, yo, anybody, the way we grew up, the way I grew up, anybody can get money if they're a clown. Mm-hmm. We know that. We know anybody can get one. Anybody can get out of jail if they tell. Mm-hmm. We know that. But I ain't respecting you because you're free. Right. You did what you did to them. In our game,
he's telling it
you're
like
successful.
it is.
Don't go to
This
jail,
is the
period.
truth, man.
But if you
These
do
are
go
the
to jail,
rules.
part of being a part of this game is that you can't tell. In the game of business or where I'm from, in my games with myself, if I could do it without being told what to do, without having to have a boss, if I could do it without selling out my friends, if I never ever cheat, that's the W.
Selling out your friends. For what? Why would you be doing this? It's like you selling yourself out. You're pathetic. You're a low-life pathetic. I mean, I don't even know the words for someone that would be like that. It's not about you got game. It's about you are a low-life. I mean, it's like, man, you know, I don't even know what to call you. You know, I don't even know what to call you. But he told the truth. You trying to earn paper to sell out your friends? Man, come on, man. You know, you come on, man. Can't be that bad, right?
One of the greatest
Can't be
composers.
that bad, right? That means you'll be willing to sell out your butt, right? It'd be a man to be willing to sell out his butt. It's the same thing, right? Do anything to get some money, right? Anything. Right? And you're going to do it with a smiling face.
Gas prices are on the rise again. What's behind it? And
what's up, homie? But like I said, they never stop. Sponsor ad. We're going to stop her right there.